All right, we're in. Let's see. Welcome back to the uh, the custom island park. Now, as you can see, some stuff has changed. Some stuff has definitely changed. I did do some stuff off camera just because I couldn't resist. I love building in this game. Um, we've got a few different enclosures set up and planned. Like we've got this one here, which I'm pretty proud of the setup, the path art, and all that. And then we've got a little area over here, which I've kind of thought up a little bit. So basically, a recap of last stream, we worked on this area, which was like the let me check which direction this is. I mean, based on how the map spawns, these are like the southern cliffs of the island. And we've got a Spinosaur down here in this like waterway that opens up into the ocean. We've got a Spinosaur themed like seating area, and I'm gonna theme the restaurants later if I can. And then up here we've got this really pretty, in my opinion, like path design with another Spinosaur theming. This whole area is kind of themed around the Spinosaur, and then you've got a smaller attraction of some Pteranodons as well. So this is kind of like taking more inspiration from Jurassic Park 3 in this area, which obviously we have to include some of that movie. Um, Over here we've got a little watchtower that we built, and I'm trying to think what else we built in that episode. Oh yeah, we also built Allosauruses. Allosaur enclosure, which is down here at the edge of the island. I use invisible fencing in the water since that's basically like the ocean, so they can't really go into that anyway. But yeah, to explain some of the stuff that's over here that wasn't here last episode, I'm planning on making a big valley habitat. That's why I made it you able to like view down into this area from up here. I want a big habitat going through this valley that you can see and interact with. And then, of course, we've got a lagoon over here as well, which I plan to make use of. Um, but yeah, this is where we've gotten to so far. And today, what I want to work on, I want to flesh out this area, and I want to work on this area. These are both going to be like little hubs for uh, actual guests. So that's what I'm going to have set up. Here is going to be like a valley with like herbivores and stuff. And then over here, these are like kind of marshy, like coastal marshes almost. So I wanted to have some baryonyx in here potentially. Some sort of piscivore. So, um, I mean, I guess we should save, the dinosaurs for last. And we should work on these areas first. So let's see, what do we want to do here? We can take... Obviously, we need a way for this to connect to the rest of the park. So what I'm thinking
Awesome
is
body
over
flex
here.
biceps, light skin tone.
Thanks, yeah, I'm pretty proud of this. Over here, what I'm thinking of doing... Ooh, actually, yeah, if I adjust the terrain in this area a little bit, what I can do... Now, I might expand this terrain later, but I just need some more space to build for now. We could have a path up over here. Yeah, like that. So this could be a way up So we can have like a normal walking path up to here. And then what I think we'll do is I want to have some, let's see. I'm trying to think how I want to use this space. This is obviously going to be the big valley area. So what I'm thinking of doing is a tour that routes through the area and that will, drop people off in all these different areas. Um, let's see, where are the tours at? Let me go to attractions. And let's grab us. I'm thinking a truck tour, actually. I feel like that would fit better than, a normal Jurassic Park vehicle tour. Alright, let's see. We can have this probably right around here. And I think first thing we should do is get the path hooked up. Now that we've got a path hooked up there, what we can do is kind of prep this area. Because I do want some of this to be walkable. I want the tour to go through this area, but I want some exhibits here. So I think first what we should do is define the herbivore areas. Which I think something like this might be good. And something I like doing is you can use these lagoons as natural barriers to keep dinosaurs in. So even though there's no fence here, they won't be able to pass this. So this lagoon can be used as basically a natural barrier. So let me first of all edit the tour route. Let's get at least this little section figured out. So let's put that there. And let's bring out the actual tour track. And we can have this pass through the valley. I'll leave that there for now. So at least we've got kind of an idea of how this tour track will go. There we go. So we're definitely going to want something in this section of the valley. I'm thinking, I mean, I don't want it to be super populated with trees. I want, you to be able to actually see stuff. Maybe I could make use of this water connection here. And then if I have potentially enough room, maybe. Hmm. No, that wouldn't work. I mean, I guess what I could do is make this section of the habitat walkable, but that might be a bad idea. Oh, okay. I think what I can do. Hmm. I don't need to connect that area up, actually. I think I should be fine just bringing the path out from right here. If only it wouldn't snap to right there. I had to get it as close as possible. I guess I'll just have to deal with that. Oh, I hate that line. Okay, well, nothing I can do about it now. Um, and then let's get this maybe connected. That doesn't look too bad, huh? That looks all right. And then I can take this here, grab here, and this will just make the path look more solid. Actually, what I could do instead is actually just have like a little garden section here. I feel like that could be nice. And then probably some decorations would be in order here. Lagoon. I mean, obviously it's a lagoon. Oh, that reminds me. I need a lagoon viewing area. Okay, lagoon viewing area. Which one do I like most? Let's go with Jurassic World. Classic. Ooh, but they take up a lot of space. That is not convenient. Alright, I'm gonna have to undo all my beautiful, beautiful pathing. But at least I can fit one in. And hopefully I can fit a lagoon hatchery as well. But given how the normal lagoon viewing thing didn't fit, yeah, this thing is not gonna fit in the slightest. That is heavily unfortunate. Okay, might need to create a temporary island somewhere for creating lagoon creatures. How's the view from this thing? Um, Viewing. Okay, so that covers the entire lagoon. So, I mean, that should be fine. And I won't be putting anything too big in here anyway. I think what I should do... Something like... I had a good thing on it earlier. Hold on. Maybe if I make it all solid. Oh, wait. No, that won't work. Okay. I really wish you could connect these to multiple points at once without it being like all dumb about it. Like some slightly better path controls in this game would be very nice. Might have to settle for that. Which I mean, that doesn't look too bad. I like that curve. That works well. And then to make sure these paths actually work, connect them like that. And now we've got a nice little avenue here. And then we can connect up our viewing gallery right there. And then I think we can fit a decoration here. I definitely want to put a decoration in this spot. Where's the Tyrannosaurus Rex sign? I wish you could like resize these. I could put this. But which side would you want this viewable from? Probably like this. Since most people would be walking on this main path down the center and people going this way would still be able to see it. Let's see, let's get that in. And if anyone in chat has any recommendations for what I should build or any species I should put in any of the habitats, do let me know because I want to have as much viewer involvement in this park as possible. I need more palm trees here. Hold on. I'm not the biggest fan of using placeable trees, but there are times when we must. There we go. I like that. That looks nice. I need this angle. I need to get to as close as I can for the water line. And now that I've got that connected up there, I need to create this as more of a slope. There we go. A nice sloped path. Like that. And then what I think we can do is get more invisible fencing. We're gonna want that right about here. And maybe they'll get a chance to like walk alongside some dinosaurs, which could be pretty cool. Let's see how this enclosure looks so far. Not too bad. I'm pretty happy with how close you can get these to like tour tracks. Especially considering like, how horrible some of the hitboxes are for other things in this game. I think tour tracks have pretty good hitboxes. Makes them easy to use. Alright. I think that is that enclosure pretty much done. Actually, you know what? We don't even need a separating line here. We can just have the enclosure be one long enclosure, and that'll work. And then over here, what should we have over here? We have enough space for maybe a small enclosure. Maybe like, oh, you could have a viewable Suchomimus area here. Like if I would have to slightly change the island shape, but if I manage to do this, you can have like a little shoreline that the guest could view over onto. And you could have Suchomimus wandering along it. And you could just say that like this hill was made to keep the Suchomimus in their enclosure. And I'm sure the Suchos won't mind an enclosure of this size. Let's see, get that there. get this put over to here. And then we can have and then to make sure they have viewing opportunities, let's be sure to give them, that's an aviary viewing gallery. I do not want one of those. Some of these. We'll put one there. One there. And we can set one up right about here, actually. Actually, before I do that, I want to see just how close I can get this. Oh, I didn't know water could get rid of the hills. That's not good. Alright, well, hopefully this will fit pretty well. Yeah, that'll fit well. Alright, now let's get rid of some of this excess water again. And then we'll get a fish feeder. That. Can't fit one along there, so. And now that we've got that, let's see. Let's get to smooth that a bit. Alright, not too bad. There we go. Now they'll have enough viewing for the Suchomimus. And admittedly, it is a bit of a small enclosure, but, you know, not much that can be done. I'm making use of the space I've got, so. But they shouldn't need too much, as long as they've got, like, some shoreline. I think this can all be kind of shoreliney, actually. So we got some Suchomimus area now. There we go. Maybe a little less right here. And a little less here. You only need tiny amounts. Oh, that is the wrong forest brush. There we go. There we go. And now, what we can do, let's see. There we go. I think that's alright. This be like a densely forested area at the beginning. I don't really mind that actually. But it'll interfere with tour tracks, so I can't really do that. Um, the ground fiber works really well for these like marshy areas. So this could be like a little kind of swampy area here. Just heard the Spinosaur. Alright, I mean, that's looking pretty good so far. There we go. Alright. Now that we've got the basic form of the valley done, I think we can continue with the tour. Hold on, let me edit this one more time. Sorry if I'm going quiet, by the way. I'm just kind of focused. I take my building very seriously because I have a lot of fun with it, so. And I like making it look really, really good. Replace on. Probably figure that would be like a barrier to keep the baryonyx from getting to the herbivores. I like that. That looks good. How much area does this cover? Pretty much the whole thing. It works. Don't really need much else. Do I really want a lower area here? I don't feel like that serves much purpose. I think what I'm gonna do, even though I do kind of like how that works, I'm going to get rid of it for now just because I don't have any practical uses for it. Meaning that this area now has far more surface area that I can use. Um, let's see. I can do... What else? What else can I do now? Oh, most of the park still isn't, like, connected up. Turn off, replace.
Very cool smiling face with sunglasses.
Thanks. Here, let me get this path going. Actually, let me get this curved up this way. A low transport rating. It's not good. But I know the way to fix that. I just need to finish up the pathing up here first. Hmm. There we go. There we go. Now we got this big area up here. Let's see. I can probably get away with just putting more forest here, honestly. Just lining the path with it. And then, of course, I can put, like, some restrooms along as it, goes along. Let's see, restrooms. Ooh, pretty bad restroom coverage here. I'm willing to put one in right around here. And that should fix that. But why is no one going this way? Oh, I know exactly why they're not going this way. There's no dinosaur attractions over here. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna temporarily, I mean temporarily, I'm going to place a lagoon section right here. I'm going to place a lagoon hatchery right here. And I'm going to place an arrival point right here. And I'm going to place a path right here. Now, what do we want in that enclosure? We need something that is impressive, but not something that requires a lot of, like, space. I mean, we don't want it to distract from the T-Rex, which is, like, the main thing in that area, too. I'm almost tempted to do an Edinburghosaurus, but I don't remember how big those things are. Yeah, probably Attenborosaurus and maybe Ichthyosaurus. Maybe one Attenborosaurus. So, random favorite skins. Boom, boom, boom. Save. Get that going. Svalbard rana and an Amazon rainforest chakarana. I think that'll work. Two different colors. That'll be nice. And honestly, I might have to just discard the ichthyosaurs. I don't think we'll have enough room for them. Let me get this released via airlift into this lagoon. And then I need to take a look at what kind of feeder these guys need. Normal fish.
Transportation underway.
Let me get some normal fish feeders. These aren't that important, so I can just put them off to the sides like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Attenborosaurus to the park. Asset in transit.
This dinosaur, the Attenborosaurus, is named after the famed naturalist and documentarian David Attenborough. I guess you could say dinosaurs run in his family.
Alright. Well, we've got some Attenborosaurus in here. Zoom in on them. Oh, look at these guys. They're gorgeous. Let me switch to the other one. Ooh, look at this one. It's like black and gold. Those are real pretty. Show view. And then we can lower down. And then if they ever came by here, we'd be able to see them. And then of course we got some path art over here, which looks pretty nice. Now this area, this enclosure right here, I'm sure you all saw it when you opened the stream. This is a very special enclosure. This will be for our main attraction, basically. Let me get these loaded in. This will help me regulate how big this needs to... Actually, no, it's not big enough of an area for it. Never mind. I'm trying to figure out what kind of path art I want to do here. Hmm. No, that's not gonna work. I think what I'm gonna do is just some of this. There we go. Now we've got our little park area. That looks kind of cool. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work for me. I think what I need to do is just have it as it was. There we go. I hate when it does that with the elevation. Let's see. If you guys couldn't tell, I love using the palm tree brush. My favorite decorative brushes, so. There we go. Got the little park area. And now that we've got that, let's get some benches. You can already feel the game struggling a little bit every time I scroll down. Putting a little bench by each of these. And now we've actually got people over here, so I like that. Nice and simple. Shelter coverage looks horrible. Let's put one right here.
Attention à la marche en montant à bord du descendant lors de la visite jurassique.
I like how they have, you know, like the Welcome to Jurassic World thing in French. They have it in a bunch of different languages actually, so that's pretty cool. Probably gonna need to put one here. And I'll connect it like that. There we go. I have enough shelter coverage everywhere. Now I need bathroom coverage, which is pretty severely lacking. One right there. Oh. There we go. That looks alright. Now that we've got all of this going well, actually, no, this restroom needs to be moved. That's not a good spot for it because it reveals the monorail track. There, that at least helps to hide it a little bit. There we go. And I think to deal with the restroom issue over here, what I'm gonna do is just put it on this side. There we go. Let me make sure there's restroom coverage up here. Because I can already tell this area is gonna have some restroom issues with all the paths and everything. And we're probably gonna need one more. Which I'll put there. I'll go ahead and reforest this area. Reinforest. Hot. That's not funny. Okay. Um. Let's see. Can I fit? No. Can I fit this one? Almost, but no. Um. Could I fit it somewhere else? No. Could I fit it in a spot that already has a building? Potentially, but I don't want to remove my buildings for it. Quite the dilemma. Could fit one there. This area doesn't really need shelters, though. Hmm. Let me replace this. This is bothering me. There we go. Now we've got a nice little path going that way. How long have I been streaming for? An hour and 8 minutes. Alright. Well, we don't need this over here anymore. So let me get rid of that. And it looks like we've got our tour going, but there's no dinosaurs there for them to view, so not really much of a reason to go there yet. Actually, just to ease game performance,
Due to technical difficulties, this ride is now closed and will be
there we go. Let's see. What else can I fit in over here? Maybe I could... should I try to sneak in one more little enclosure right here? Doesn't seem like the best idea. Shoulder coverage low. Oh, yeah, I just connected all of this. Ew. Okay. Well, I can at least get some shelter coverage by putting this here. How does that help? That helps green up that whole area. Okay. We've got bathroom coverage done, but I don't think I can get shelter coverage up here. I mean, there's no real reason for the dinosaurs to even go up to these higher elevations anyway. Let me see restroom coverage. How are we looking on that? This area needs some. Okay. I mean, yeah, we're pretty much good as far as all that goes. I really like the way this island's turned out. Like, I'm not even done with it yet, but I just can't get away from, like, building. I've been thinking about doing this live stream all week, so. Alright. Well, we've released these guys in here. I think we should release our Suchomimus into their habitat. Start getting some people over to there. Alright, synthesized dinosaur. There's Suchomimus. Here they are. I'm gonna do random favorite skins. We'll do some of these then. And I think these are all literally the exact same skin. Did I? Surely I have more favorites. Yeah, there's no way I got... Okay, you know what? We're just doing more. Doing more. Because at least now I know if I want Chilon Mountains, Death Valley, Great Sandy Desert, Eugenome. I only saved 2 patterns, so I can get one of each of the 3 skin types at least. Piranha, Rana. Let's get these guys going. And let's get them into their enclosure.
Collecting asset.
Now, obviously, if I could, I'd make this island a lot bigger. But as it stands right now, even on the square maps,
Collection request.
making an island much bigger than this, I mean, I guess I have plenty of space up in these corners, but I kind of like what I did with the extra islands thing rather than making, you know, this island just really big. I mean, I do sacrifice mainland space, but overall I think it's worth it. Like, look at this. This looks so cool, having little offshore islands.
Delivered.
But yeah, we've got our Suchomimus being delivered now. Let's take a look at this one. So this is like the basic Jurassic World Suchomimus skin. This one's a little lighter. If anyone has any like name suggestions for any of the dinosaurs we've got so far as well, let me know, because we've got a Spinosaurus,
Has been transported.
3 Pteranodons, 2 Allosaurs, 3 Suchomimus, and 2 Attenborosaurus. So let's take a look at each of these. Okay, so this one is like white with gold. This one's black with gold, and then this one is kind of a beige with like red on its face, like on the crest up there, which I kind of like, and down its back too. I kind of like that. Those look pretty good. I like these guys. And it looks like they're pretty content with their habitat.
Which
So
one do we need to name?
every dinosaur on this island needs a name. So you've got this one, the Spinosaur over here. This one needs a name. The 3 Pteranodons in here need names. They're all kind of like siblings, so maybe like... Ooh, actually, maybe if there's like some mythology of like 3 siblings, that could be interesting to put in there. These 2 Allosaurs as well, these guys both need names. The Suchos need names. So these 3. And then these guys in here need some names as well. And then of course after the stream you can also leave comments and I can use those as the names for next time. We didn't manage to hook up this section yet, so I don't think I'll put the baryonyx in yet, even though I spent some good time on this enclosure. I want to work on this section of the park next stream, because next stream could potentially be the very last stream of this because I just need to finish up this section and then this section as well. Although I guess I do need to get herbivores into this area too, so who knows. But there is one more dinosaur that we're going to have to name today. And I'm going to be putting it in this enclosure here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that real quick. And obviously this was coming at some point. My favorite T-Rex skin. I'm going to grab one of these. And we're going to go ahead and put it in its enclosure. And this should be the last dinosaur of the day as well. So let's watch this thing as it gets airlifted in.
Assets in the air. Asset delivered.
This one also needs a name. Should have just enough stuff in here for it. And now let me check something in my sandbox settings. So we'll put that in there. But yeah, make sure to leave names for all these creatures down in the comments after the stream. And I'll be sure to name them in the next one. Let me... Aw, man, the mountain's starting to cover the island. Oh well. Wait, let me check my management views real quick. Restrooms needed there. Transport's pretty bad everywhere. Oh, controller died. Hold on. Pretty sure that's the second stream that's happened in. It's kind of funny. Let me check transport rating now. Now it's gotten a lot better. I think adding a single monorail helped with it so much. I think I'll put one more monorail over here, for sure.
For the three siblings hyphen let's try dip, slip and trip smiling face with hard eyes.
Ooh, for the flying ones, the pteranodons? I think that could probably work pretty well for them. Hmm. There we go. Now that should make transport even better. I like that. That looks good. Wonder what transport rating is like on the other islands. I want to check that real quick. Guess there's just no transport rating on the other islands, huh? Alright, let's see. How long have I been streaming for? Around an hour and 30 minutes. So, I think I'm probably going to end the stream here. But, yeah, leave comments after the stream telling me what I should do next for this park. Give me species suggestions for the valley down here. Like a lot of herbivores. I'm planning to have this all be like herbivores and stuff. Um, any other species you want me to add to the
This
island as
world is
well? Let me
really
know.
good.
Thanks. Yeah, it's one of my favorite projects I've done. Um, and then once you guys have left suggestions for the dinosaurs you want to see, give me names. Give me names for all the dinosaurs that we need. Um, we had some names suggested for the pteranodons, so I'm gonna zoom in on these guys, and I'll read through those names and give them their new names. So, dip, slip, and trip. Alright, so this one can be slip. This one can be trip. and this one can be Dip. So now the only ones that need names are our Spinosaur, the two Allosaurs over here. One of them I'm going to name Big Al. Um, this one will be Big Al because it has the green and red coloring. So just Big Al. And then we have one Allosaur needing a name. We have two Attenborosaurs needing names. Three Suchomimus needing names. And a Tyrannosaur needing a name. So leave names down below for those. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you in the next one.